Hello everybody, welcome back. I've got another game for you from the CPL. I think it's Gosu Coaching Premier League. And we have EG Idra, our Zerg player, green Zerg player on the bottom part of Metalopolis, and his opponent, the yellow Zerg player, Zerg King, or it was labeled as Sen, so I'm going to assume this is Sen. So we have Sen, our yellow Zerg player, in the right part of the map. So we do have close spawning positions. We have a Zerg mirror match. So we'll see who can Zerg better. Idra going for gas on, what was that, 14 gas I think? And no gas yet for Sen. He may be going for the expansion first build. Up to 15 drones, so I'm kind of expecting him to go for an expansion first build. And Idra going for a spawning pool, so Idra going for a more of an aggressive style of play. And we have Sen going for the expansion. So let me think about this. In these positions, I think Idra has a smarter move. Just because of the close spawning positions, I think this pool first is going to be a lot more effective than a hatch first. On larger maps or larger rush distance maps, I think a hatch first is superior in the build. You know, the longer the map is, I think it's a better build. But considering how close these spawning positions are, I think Idra's going to have a more effective build in this matchup. So we'll see how it plays out. Sen not getting any gas yet. Of course, you have to wait a little bit before you get the gas, just because you need to pump out a bunch of drones to make this extra expansion worth it. And we'll probably see him throw up a gas here fairly soon. He'll probably do that close to when he gets about being supply blocked. He'll make a queen here in a second as soon as that spawning pool finishes. But 6 Zerglings coming out, and metabolic boost coming out for Idra, so he's going to go on the attack and pulling guys off gas and just straight back to minerals. He isn't really saving any money. There he goes. There's the expansion. So the expansion come down a little bit later. But going to go on the attack here. 4 Zerglings. And how many Zerglings we have being made here? 4 Sen. Sen making 6 Zerglings, so he should be able to hold us off easily. But he will have speed a lot later, unfortunately, than his opponent. So we'll see how that's going to go down. But we have a little Zergling. There's little Zerglings. Oh, here we go. He's attacking the expansion. I heard the Zerglings. I'm like, what's going on? So he's going to try and take this out, but quickly his Spine Crawler being thrown down. And we have a little Zergling fight there. A little bit of micro. Oh, Idra winning that. A little bit of micro there, pulling that Zergling back, getting the kill. So ahead, getting another kill. Very nice. He, of course, unfortunately, he's going to get quicker reinforcements. Sen is from this expansion. And queen coming out. Another queen up here. So is he going to pull this queen down also? I think he's just going to pull this queen down and maybe hold those queens at the ramp to stop run-bys and use a Spine Crawler for defense. And it looks like that's exactly what he's doing. Both queens come up here. 2 queens will wall it off against Zerglings. And do we have a Baneling Nest coming up for Idra? Nope, no Baneling Nest. This queen is going to come out here, hang out here at the front, and he's making another queen back here at the base. Up to 300 minerals. And just a lot of harass from Idra trying to get as many kills as possible, but no drones have been placed down here yet, so this harass really isn't going to be able to do very much. He's behind on the Zergling count, I think, 16 to 11, so he's actually behind on the Zergling count, behind on the count, but he might even get that Overlord. No, he's going to lose his queen. Oh, if he loses his queen, that's going to be pretty bad for him, but Zergling showing up from behind, trying to get the reinforcers. Speed, good. Queen gets some speed, gets the inject off before she dies. No, loses the queen. Idra's not going to be happy about that, and these Zerglings are going to run in here, check out what's going on, but they're going to get mopped up by the rest of Idra's Zerglings. A couple more coming in for reinforcements, finishes that off, but even with those slow Zerglings, Sen manages to get a kill on a queen. Very nice play. But he saw that with this Overlord, the queen was trying to kill this Overlord, didn't get it, and Sen actually got that kill. Idra coming in here trying to kill some drones, but not getting, I don't think they got any, unfortunately. Just forced to pull some drones back here to the main. I don't think he's still not fully saturated yet, so he could leave those guys up here. And but I guess he likes tempting Idra to come in here and kill his drones with him or not. But you can see the Overlord spread, very nice for both players. They basically have map packs on each other as far as the middle of the map is concerned about when units are coming. But Baneling Nest, where's that Baneling at? There's some Banelings being morphed in. So you have 6 Banelings being morphed in here by Sen, maybe for defense, I would assume. But he's just going to go ahead and send them straight out by themselves, splitting them up. Nope, yep, just splitting them up a little bit. 2, 2, 2. Going to go ahead for an attack. A little bit of Zergling fight here on the right side. Roach is coming out now for Idra, and Evolution Chamber and 6 Zerglings just going to walk straight in here. But Roaches are showing up just in time. They're going to deal. Oh, nice! And quickly pulling all these drones way ahead of time. And he's going to get that last drone. And wow, very nice play by Idra, saving all of his drones way ahead of time. Pulling them. They were pulled before those Baneling's got anywhere close to his base, and Idra is going a lot of roaches, and he's going to get the attack upgrade, while Sen is sticking with Zerglings. Speed is finished for him, so he's going to have a bunch of speed, but it's going a lot of Zerglings. We don't see any more drones for either player. Actually, Idra just made one, and 31 for Idra at this point, 23 for Sen, so Sen going with the faster expansion actually has less drones than Idra. So Idra keeping the pressure and turning around, getting his macro up, and also has a roach attack, so it's going to work out pretty well for him. But a layer is now starting for Idra. Let's check this gas. One gas over here, one gas down here. Now he's putting some guys on gas. And it looks like Idra's going to play kind of a standard Zerg game now, kind of tech into mostly Roach Infestor, I would assume, and get some really good upgrades. And he's going to pick up that Creep Tumor. Nice job there. And I like this. Sen is keeping all these Zerglings hidden, only showing the small amount. But I don't know if Idra saw that right there, but Sen was trying to hide how many Zerglings he actually had. Maybe trying to entice an attack, but he's going on the attack. He figures his hand has been shown. He's going to go for the attack, trying to get us around. Wow, really nice placement for those roaches there with this evolution chamber in between the hatchery. But there's so many Zerglings from Sen. Look at all these Zerglings. This is crazy. Actually going to take the health bars off for a second so you can see all the Zerglings. And he's losing a couple drones, but I don't know. I think Idra's actually going to hold this off. 60 more Zerglings coming in from Sen, just kind of flooding them across the map. There are quite a few roaches, and pull the health bars back on. Those roaches are actually dying. He's got enough to hold the ramp there. He can hold it off, but Sen is pressuring really hard. He did a lot of damage. We can check the drone count after that. 23-23, so it's back to even. And I think this match is pretty even at this point. But with all these Zerglings, he might be able to take this hatchery, and that could really change the tide of this game. But a lot more roaches showing up. A couple more drones, man. Even Idra with the balls to drone after that attack is doing pretty well. I think that it's pretty even at this point now. Roachborn being made for Sen, and Sen is maybe going to try and go in here for another attack, but more roaches showing up, and he's going to try and get a good surround there, but Roach is getting a nice little ball there. Queen showing up. Maybe he's going to try and snipe the Queen. You can see all the Zerglings fighting each other. It's hard to tell what's going on. They just attack so fast. Roaches are mopping that up. I think there are too many roaches, and he did manage to get the Queen, killed a couple drones, but lost a lot of Zergling, and the Roach count is kind of staying really steady. Harvester got 30-24, so Idra actually losing 6 and actually falling behind there, behind the macro, unfortunately. But Idra now going on the attack, feeling those roaches are going to do really well. But 26 Zerglings are on the way for Sen, and that's just going to be so many Zerglings just to deal with these few number of roaches. I think he's going to be fine, and that Spinecrawler is going to do a lot of damage to these roaches if he decides to fight in that position. Going to focus fire, kill down the Queen very quickly, and quickly getting surrounded by the Zerglings. Going to need to stay away from that Spinecrawler as well as possible, but no, he's in range of it, and all the Zerglings are going to come out. He's kind of baiting him back in the Spinecrawler. Very nice play by Sen, but I don't know, Idra's doing a really good job with these roaches. More roaches now coming out for Sen. The first batch are coming out. 18 Zerglings, 20 Zerglings coming out for Sen at this point, and now he's forced to pull drones. Roaches coming. He does get the Spinecrawler. Idra with some decent micro. Pulling back, look how low all those roaches are. He's going to get another Queen here, and that's going to be really slow down the economy. 2 Queens are dead for Sen at this point, and 1 Queen trying to be rebuilt. A lot of Zerglings now being reinforcements for Idra, mostly using Zerglings for reinforcements across map, which are so much faster, pulling drones. And Idra may actually win this now. This is looking extremely well for Idra. There we have it, the GG, and Idra winning it. Wow, that was a really awesome Zerg mirror match. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And, yep, check out my YouTube page, youtube.com/Unchikino, and subscribe, all that good stuff. See you later.